Hey everyone, welcome to Home Therapy. It's your host, Anita Yokota. This is the podcast where we break free from our negative thoughts about our home and ourselves. As a licensed therapist and interior designer, I'm committed to bring you raw, relatable, and revealing home therapy sessions to help renovate the real in all of us. But guess what? It won't be all serious business. I love having fun, so we're going to definitely include the ridiculously crazy and funny moments we all experience at home. From DIY fails to spontaneous paint jobs and even discussions on how to decide on a style with your partner, how to motivate your kids to organize their spaces. Sound familiar? I get it. Even as a designer, I'm right here with you, navigating through these challenges and sharing the journey. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so get comfy, sink into your couch, because this is the place to get your home therapy, one session at a time with me, Anita Yokota. Hey there, I'm actually recording today in my car. It's about 85 degrees outside. It's pretty hot inside this car. Hopefully the sound is okay. My daughter is at acting camp way up in Studio City. So we drove every day since Monday. Today's Thursday. That's why I couldn't get the episode out on Tuesday in time. Sorry, guys, but better late than never. Today, we are going to talk about getting your home prepped so that when you come back from vacation, it is nice, organized, and a very happy place to land after a hopefully fun, exhilarating adventure somewhere, whether it's a staycation. When you get back home, the last thing you want is dirty dishes in the sink, messy floors, unorganized, chaotic mess on your countertops, drawers, anywhere, closets, whatever it may be. It's not fun to come home to something very messy. After a fun but probably tiring vacation, we always feel like we need a vacation from a vacation. I am getting ready to go to Hawaii. I'm very excited with my family. We're going to celebrate my daughter's graduation. I mentioned on social media that I'm kind of taking a modified social media break this summer. I've never taken one. Can you believe it? I've never taken everything off my plate. And even when I say everything off my plate, look, I'm recording this podcast because connecting with you is my top priority. I love it so much. I miss it. That's the one part I miss about taking a break. I can't help myself. I have to connect with you. So sorry that it's not with video. I'm literally just recording audio in the car. And honestly, I was hearing Emma Chamberlain on her podcast saying that she really likes that because there's no visual distractions. And honestly, I agree with her. First things first, we have to know the why, or the importance, the intention of a clean and organized home. It is highly beneficial to have an organized home, especially when returning from vacation, because there's psychological and practical benefits. When we go on vacation, the main goal is to relax. So when you come home, why would you want to be hit with more stress? You want to be hit with more relaxation because your cortisol levels are lower, your mood is probably more even, keel, and just more happy and calm. And honestly, when we're calm and happy, we lead more productive lives. And more productivity always leads to more happiness and joy and having the capacity to feel gratitude. I truly believe, and this is something I learned after having 3 kids, going through that newborn to baby stage to toddlers to preschool. That season taught me so much about time management. I was that mom, that young mom that would leave binkies. Anything in my diaper bag was probably left at my friend's house, and they would always text me and say, "You left this, you left that." And I'd be like, "Oh, please put it by your door. I'm going to come pick it up tomorrow." And by the 3rd kid, I learned, pre-planning the night before really is important. So by the time I had Natalie, I would have my diaper bag, first of all, edited down. I didn't need half the things I put in my diaper bag from before. And then I would just, no matter how tired I was, make myself pre-prep what I was going to do the next day with the kids. And that made such a big difference. I carry that into my philosophy of success in life. I truly, truly believe to be successful in life, whether it's nutritional goals, to exercise goals, to relationship goals, time management, organization of your home. It's to pre-prep. Your future self will all be grateful and thank you. So when it comes to pre-vacation preparations, before you leave, go through a quick tidying session. And if you make the time, which I am going to, we leave Monday, but Saturday and Sunday is going to be my day to actually try to clean the house top to bottom. I've designated those 2 days to clean everything so that I will come home, my family will come home to something reasonable, and we will feel like, okay, even if we leave our suitcases out and it takes us a week to unpack, at least everything else is not scattered about. But if you don't have time to do a top to bottom clean, just making sure your visible clutter is stored away. So all the non-essential items, make sure they're put away, and having a clean and open environment to return to, again, is so incredibly important. Decluttering. As you are either making a quick decluttering session or something more thorough, I love my holding box idea. I've talked about it before. I use it with clients, and it's having it in a box 48 hours max, and you really marinate and find your intention for those ambivalent objects. There's always objects we know right away we're going to keep, right away we're going to discard hopefully with intention to a specific person or organization. But for those ambivalent items, put it in a holding box, 48 hours, come back and make an intention, a purpose for where it's going to go. That will give you so much more peace in your heart and in your mind of giving it away or keeping, and have a purpose for it. While you're at it, think about creating a cozy, inviting space. So you might as well create a cocoon when you come back from that relaxed vacation to continue that relaxation energy. The whole point of spending money on a vacation and time is so that we can come back and extend those good feelings at home. Whether it's using a memento or just a space in a hotel lobby or in the hotel room that you found really fascinating and inviting, and it just kind of drew you into that space, I would like to invite you to recreate it in your own home. It could be a little corner, it could be your living room, it could be your bedroom. Whatever colors you find relaxing, or maybe it was certain textures, or sometimes furniture layout in a small hotel room can give you ideas for your own bedroom, the lobby, the dining room. I gained so much inspiration from visiting hospitality. Hospitality interior design to me is always so inspirational. And you could actually even go on Pinterest and find some ideas too. Another approach to bringing your vacation vibes to your home is greenery and fresh flowers, maybe tropical flowers if you came from a warm atmosphere, or it's a special art. Anything that will remind you of your trip will extend your relaxation energy. And then obviously maintaining organization. Another way to continue to feel those wonderful vacation relaxation vibes is to maintain organization. Make sure you are consistently returning items to their designated spots to maintain order. I always say make a home for everything, and no matter how lazy you feel, no matter how tired, I've been making myself put it back to where it belongs, and I always thank myself later. Clear storage solutions, labeling things. Sometimes I label things and I get really type A about it, and honestly, it's a little overkill. You don't have to go super anal about labeling everything, but in general, create zones for different items to ensure everything has a place. I'm going to conclude about reflecting how you feel about coming back to an organized home. Everybody needs to have their why. My intention and my why to coming back to an organized home might be different from yours. So while you're on your vacation, I encourage you to journal and think about, wow, what is my home environment currently like? Where do I want it to be so that I can continue to feel this relaxation? Think about personal goals you have related to home organization, upcoming projects. Just like in therapy, your external world and your internal world speak to each other, and it's really hand in hand. When your internal world is calm, your external world reflects that. When your external world is chaotic, your internal world absorbs that. So you really want to emphasize the mental health benefits of an organized space by first finding your core desire. This was a quick one, I know, but I didn't want to miss this week. I love sharing these ideas. I love connecting with you. I had a lot of fun talking about this because it's so relevant. It's summertime. A lot of us are on vacation. And this was a really good topic, don't you think? All right, I am off. I'm going to disconnect. No more apps. I will be off from the podcast as well for a couple weeks. If I feel like the tropical breeze is inspiring me to upload a podcast episode, I might, but I might just also enjoy my family, myself, and the beautiful sunshine and sand. See you next time, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Home Therapy with Anita Yokota. If this episode resonated with you, consider passing it along to a friend, family member, coworker, or roommate. Spread the love, one home therapy session at a time. New episodes of Home Therapy are released every Tuesday. Subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. To leave a rating or review of the show, head to Apple Podcasts and let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. Not to mention, you can stay in touch with me throughout the week, seeing behind-the-scenes info and sneak previews of upcoming guests by subscribing to my website, anitayokota.com. All information about today's show and guests will be linked in the description of this episode. Thanks again for listening. I adore our time together so much, guys. Let's keep our intentions focused and calm, and as always, use your home as therapy.